Hi guys, a beautiful day in England. This is not happening very often. I'm in Manchester, Bolton more exactly. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And just an idea that came to my mind. Just staying in the house and thinking about the war is coming, CBDCs and I don't know, end of the world, whatever, the media and the news tells you. And yeah, some of them there may be true, or maybe we need to consider them, but you need to realize they might have a different purpose as well, to keep you from enjoying the present moment. Like, I'm here in this park and it's almost empty. It's like, I don't know if you can see behind me, it's a big park, or big enough. And it's like nobody here, it's just me and my dog. And we're just enjoying the good weather. The sun, you need sun for your immunity, for vitamin D3, things like that. The whole idea is go out a bit and live in the present moment. Like, take your dog if you have. If you don't have a dog, go by yourself. I know many people, they don't go either by themselves. And I don't understand why, like, I have some friends and they are like, sometimes I feel like I like to go for a long drive. But I'm like, you're sitting in the house, you're sitting at your work, and you're going for a long drive because you find peace or you feel better. Believe me, you should go for walks, long walks. It's proven that walks are like really, really beneficial for your health, Anyway, the whole idea is they want us to be distracted, to be inside, to don't enjoy the moment like now. Like, I'm outside for more than 1 hour, just walking with my dog around the neighborhood, and it's not maybe the best neighborhood, but still enjoy it. You need to find joy in simple things. Like now with this very nice light like this, it's amazing. It's just, I don't know if you can see this as well as I do it, because I'm filming with a selfie camera, but it's just beautiful. So just go out, live a bit, be in the present moment, leave your worries, leave your doubts, leave your work, leave your anxiety, everything, leave it at home. Just go and don't think about nothing. Like, just walk. And me, what I do when I go and walk, I'm just immediately when I go out from the house, I'm like looking up to the sky. No matter it's bad outside, if it's raining, if it's cloudy, or if it's sunny, I'm just looking out. I'm like, nice, I'm outside now. I'm not just walking like that, with my head down, not thinking about anything. I look at the trees, at the trash that's down because of my neighborhood. Like, I'm just analyzing what I need to put in my sensories, in my eyes. I need to put something different than what I see all the time at my work or in my house. I look at the colors of the cars. I hear the wind. I hear the birds if they are, or even the sounds of the engines. Or anything that's happening outside. Having a look, I see a leaf that flies. I see the sun, how it goes, like when you move and you see it, how it looks between the branches. This is what I like to do the most. Like, you move and you see it, how it appears from another branch to another. Like, things like that. You look at the grass, you just enjoying being alive. Don't think about anything else. I heard this, I think at the Genko anyway, and he said, I'll give all my glory to God and I'll give all my worries to Him as well, or something like that. So if you have any worries, put them on God. He will take care of them for you. You can't do it alone. And God, it depends. It can be depending on your ethnicity, on your background, or which country you come from. But get in touch with your divinity, and He will help you, and will help you achieve whatever you want. Especially when you have days like this. Like, today is a Saturday as well. And just go and enjoy. Go for walks. Don't go. All of you are going in the malls and shopping and wasting your money. Like, what's wrong with you? Really, what's wrong with you? How can you stay in that crowded mall for 2, 3, 4 hours where like you're breathing each other's air Yeah, how can you do that? And okay, clothes. How many clothes can you have? I don't know how you, when you have a bit of time off, the only thing that is what you do. You're going from your house to the mall. Like, what's wrong with you? Like think about it. Why are you not outside here with me? Why is just so few people here now? Don't you feel it's a problem? The most interesting about this video is just look at the sun on the side of my face. Like, look at the shades, now they crossing, and I'm walking, and I'm like, this is already paradise. This is already abundance. But you know, some people don't realize that. Me, I realized that one day. The same was a sunny day, and I was actually inside of my house, but with the door open, so the sun to let in, and I was staying at the door with my dog. Maybe I'll attach that picture. And I realized in that moment I had actually everything that I need, and I was more than abundant. I was inside of the house, so I had a roof over my head. I was with my dog, so I have a very good companion. I was living with my father at that moment. Everything was like, family was okay. My brother was okay. Like, my mom is okay. Everyone is okay. Everyone is healthy. I'm healthy. I could also spot my car in the parking. So I was like, I have a car. I have a roof. I have food. I have nice clothes. I have a dog. I have a job. I can breathe. I'm healthy. I have a good mind. Everything functions well, or in the limits. So I was like, I already have everything. What do I need more? Like, I was like I was feeling the abundance that was around me. Like, I was feeling like already everything. I have everything. Everything that, I don't know, a millionaire has, a billionaire has. Now, of course, I still have my goals, and I want to make some money, and I have some professional and personal goals. But in the meantime, I realized I already have that, but in a different form, and it's like already here. It's like nothing missing. It's absolutely nothing missing. And when you realize it's nothing missing, you already have it, it's a good chance that you will have it in the future. We will see, no? Let this light inspire you, and my ugly face inspire you. Like, you should be like, this ugly guy has a point here. Has a point. He knows something that we don't know, or he's more in tune with something that we don't know. Like, imagine someone can be now off from work, scrolling on their phone, or they can be speaking. I don't know. You know, there are some people that they like to stay on their phone chatting all the time. But like all the time, every day they're chatting with someone. They have group chats, they have friends, families. Yeah, that's fine, but not always, you know. Maybe sometimes you should know how to put yourself aside. You need the energy for yourself as well. Don't just give it away to other people like that. Like, yeah, take care of your close friends and relatives and family. And even with them, it can be, you know, if you don't live with them, it can be once a week or something like that. It doesn't need to be like every day, constant on your phone, texting and not living. As Jim Carrey says, relax kids, this is just all a play. We are just playing our own characters in this world. We are just pretending we know what we're doing, but actually nobody knows what we're really doing. Like, no, we don't really have an idea where we're going, what we're doing in this world. And that's fine sometimes. It's okay to don't know. It's a starting point. I don't know yet either, but I have a more clear picture of where I want to go, at least. And yeah, I realize even people that they do something like, for example, they're in a field for 10, 15 years, in any field. And they are like, they have those moments, you know, that you look at them and you see that high confidence on them, and because of the time that they do that thing that they do. And after, sometimes when they encounter something a bit harder or something happens, you could see the uncertainty on their face, or sometimes they question themselves, why am I even doing this? What's the point of all this? They are asking themselves that. So I realized that even persons that they look experts in some domains, they don't really know exactly why they're doing, where they're doing, or they have an idea, you get me, a better idea than anyone else. But I really think that this is a beautiful experience, and it needs to be treated like a game, not so serious. Of course, we need to do our best not to upset anyone, not to upset ourselves, not to do things that make our conscience heavy. So, to put it more easier, we need as much. We need to live a sin-free life, and I mean sin-free even from religious points, and even spiritual and all the rest, because that's what they want. They promote all those bad behaviors, sins. Maybe I was doing those things as well when I was younger and things, and didn't realize it, you know, that's how they keep you enslaved, by promoting these bad behaviors, these small sins. You start with small sins, and after they go bigger, and all these they take away from your consciousness and from your divine power. So it's you do once, you do twice, you do 3-4 times. At one point you know you're doing something wrong, and your conscience knows that. So at one point you're trying just to escape yourself, because if you will sober up from, it could be, I don't know, alcohol, drugs, weed. You can sober up from too much eating even, if you get what I'm saying. Because some people, they escape it in different ways, but they're not escaping reality, they're escaping themselves, because they know they did so many things wrong, and their conscience is so affected, and they don't want to deal with themselves. They don't want to deal with their own conscience. They know they can't watch themselves in the mirror. And don't get me wrong, I was one of them, and yeah, this is how they keep us enslaved, by promoting bad behaviors, immoral things, and stupidity, and by not knowing what are the sins, why they are not good to do, and things like that. And that's how you basically can remain enslaved all your life, because you do one time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 100 times, 200 times. Who knows how deep can we go? It depends from person to person, and they realize it maybe when it's too late. Some people don't realize it at all, but there is a way out, just for you realizing and stopping the distractions for a while, and stopping everything that's bad for a while. Have some quiet moment, speak with yourself, and when those bad moments and comes back to your mind, and you are ashamed of yourself, you are ashamed even to confront yourself, in that moment, that's the moment that can be a game changer. That even if it's hard, and you're gonna have those feelings, because it's like almost you are living it again. So that's why people, they are like, I don't know, they drinking, they wake up, they get better, and at the end of the weekend they drink again, so they forget again, and they do these cycles, because they never want to deal with themselves and realize like what they're doing, because when you realize it, you feel so ashamed. Let's say you feel that I think shame is a very good, that's how you feel, because your conscience, you should be a nice, good person that should think only about good things and help others, and so on and so on, and who knows what other things you're doing instead of that. So when you are actually not doing anything, and your conscience basically comes and tells you, hey, you remember, it comes to you in forms of memory, but actually those are not memory, that's your conscience speaking with you, because he wants to make those things straight with you. So the conscience wants to be like, okay, you remember last time when you go drunk and you said that and you did that, and you're like, oh my gosh, what I did, you get me, and you're like so ashamed, and after you just hide it. You're like, okay, let me not think about it, so you avoid it. So that's the wrong approach, but I didn't know any better either. I was doing the same, but the right approach is okay, you did something wrong. Yeah, let's say you go drunk, you say some stupid things, you upset some friends, who knows. So the way I think you should do it is, okay, when this memory comes back and you feel like shit, you allow yourself to feel like that. You allow to feel those bad feelings, that deep shame inside that you do something wrong, and you are like, what, you need to realize, what have I done? Like, really reflect on it. What have I done? Oh my gosh, I upset that, I did that, whatever you did. After you do this, you accept it. You say, okay, I did what I did. I can't take it back. I can't change the past. But from now on, I can decide how I'm gonna act from now on, how I'm gonna be from now on. Okay, so the last thing you can do is, for example, I don't know, but probably in many religions or even in spirituality, if you're not religious, they say that God forgives. So sometimes we don't have the power to forgive ourselves, because we know deep down what we did is wrong and it's shameful, and it put a stain on our consciousness. And who knows how many stains we have already. Who knows our consciousness, how we diminished it so much. They usually say that God forgives if you really are sorry about what you did and you realize it's not good and you try your best not to do it. Now, it might still happen because sometimes you have bad habits. Let's say you're alcoholic or you use regular drugs or I don't know, things like that. So maybe you're still gonna fall into it, maybe every 2 months, every 3 months. The idea is get back up and continue. So, but the main idea is God will forgive if you are really sorry and you realize that was not good and you try your best not to do it again. God already forgive that, and that should give you power to forgive yourself. Yes, and after realize that you are not the things that happen to you, you are who you choose to be. So don't be a victim. That's the last step, I think. Anyway, this is a long video, but I'm repeating myself a lot. I'm not very good at communication. I'm trying, I'm learning, trying to do my best. Hope you enjoy it.